Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today, I'm going to explain the Black Mirror episode called White Christmas. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. Joe Potter is visited by Matt Trent when he wakes up at a cabin on a snowy Christmas day. They've been living there for 5 years, but they've never spoken. Matt describes how he ended up in the cabin to ease Joe into the conversation. He used to organize an online community where members would watch each other seduce women using eyes implants that transmit the user's vision and hearing. One of the members, Harry, shows up at an office Christmas party and strikes up a conversation with Jennifer. She is mentally ill and mistakes Harry's communication with the group for him hearing voices as she does. She poisons them both in a murder-suicide once they return to her apartment. Matt then discusses his previous profession as a personal assistant trainer for cookies, which are computerized clones of individuals stored in an egg-shaped device. He talks about Greta's cookie, who declined to be Greta's personal assistant. Matt makes 6 months pass in a matter of seconds inside the cookie's world, and she caves down under the danger of more boredom and solitude. Joe reveals that his fiancée Beth blocked him after the two clashed over her decision to undergo an abortion. Blocking makes them seem like gray silhouettes to each other and stops Joe from contacting Beth. Joe encounters her still pregnant silhouette months later and gets imprisoned. When Beth visits her father on Christmas Eve, Joe goes to his house to spy on Beth and her daughter, to whom the block extends. After Beth dies in a train accident, the barrier is removed, allowing Joe to learn that Beth had an affair and that he is not the child's father. When confronted by Beth's father, Joe kills him with a snow globe and flees. The girl walks out into the frigid woods in search of aid, only to perish from exposure. The cottage eventually changes into Beth's father's house as Joe relates the narrative. Joe and Matt are in a cookie, and Joe is a cookie who has just delivered testimony that will be used to convict the actual Joe, the 5 years arising from an altered perception of time. Matt avoids prison for his role in Harry's death as a result of his service, but he is now listed as a sex offender and is permanently blocked by everyone. Meanwhile, a cop sets Joe's cookie to experience time at 1,000 years per minute. With wizards, I wish it could be Christmas every day, playing on loop while Joe murders Beth's father. Artificial intelligence, AI, social networking, and cyberstalking are just a few of the topics covered in this episode's rights activists, including those who were harassed as a result of the Gamergate scandal. The tremendous potential of technology to bring people together can equally be used to isolate people from those closest to them. This is demonstrated in the episode's conclusion, which depicts Matt cut off from everyone, as well as Joe's account of being separated from his wife and what he believes to be his kid. White Christmas is one of the best episodes of Black Mirror because of all of these issues and the incredible performances, with a punch in the face of a conclusion that talks to the risks that technology may bring to our social relationships.